Hello there. Okay. Let's just get these on. Just do a quick check on my end. Make sure everything's going as it should be. That looks good to me. Okay, so let's get in the game. Got the Jotas. Can't remember what's good for this, I'll be frank, so I'm just gonna have a quick nosy, see what's good. What Jotas? Tier 3 are we on? Or tier 2? Oh wow, we're stuck on tier 1. Yep, let's do that and that. I must have had a sucky time last week. You know what? Let's just wing it. Let's just wing this one, because it's like, hopefully I can do the Jotas this time. So, let's go Rebels and Smuggler for Kira. Okay, so might as well give it turn meter early just to get that out of the way. Speed down, that was why I did that. Yeah, we should floor this, shouldn't we? Yeah, pretty straightforward. Amazing what can happen in a couple of days. Okay, let's see if we can get through tier 2 nice and quick. Yeah, current rank 239, I'm not too surprised at that. Again, we'll do that, even though it'll give it turn meter, I'm like, okay, let's just bite that bullet now. We'll CLS for the speed down, hopefully. There we go. Alright, we didn't get the RNG I would like there. Oof, okay, didn't want that. I mean, can the lounge units follow this? Alright, Kira down. Alright. Alright. Didn't need Mara. Ooh, I like the artist name for this song. Alright, rank 85, we're climbing up. Got something for Mara here. Hey up you go, how you doing? Alright, go for tier 3. And hopefully Mara won't die straight away. I'll stick with what I've been doing. Yeah, I'm good, how about yourself? Oof, wow. Blind? Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's been a chill day today. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best call on my side. Big down. Defense down. Ugh, okay. Yep, bye-bye, Chupio. Bye-bye, pal. 31%, alright, I'll take that for now. If I see something later, I'll give it another go. Just not the top of my priority list today. I don't know offhand, Hugo. I mean, am I right in thinking you got Slacker recently? Usually Slacker is good to be followed up by Sifeternal Emperor. There's just a little bit of overlap on the requirements. DG, just politely, can I say, can we please have a Claymore button here sometime? Don't feel like I'm asking for the world there, just one button. Alright. Let's see if I can get R5 to R5. Well, if I can't, I feel like there's something wrong. There we go. 2 energy, 2 signal data. I call that a decent trade. I know Zeb's my next one to Ralix. Yeah, that's my fitment's done. Come on, give me 1. 2 will do. Rallic 4 straight away. And we can't actually do Rallic 5 because Zeb's not there, so he's where we can take him. So, kind of stuck for me because I've used my energy for getting Zeb to that point. So really I just need to start working on these, don't I? Yay. Can I take Cassian up a level? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because Cassian should be 7-star in a couple of days. I really don't know what I want to do with Cassian. I mean, that's in 21 hours. So I'll have Cassian this time tomorrow. Or 7 stars anyway. And it's like, I don't really know what I want to do with him because I feel like... As Toons, I'm thinking... I've taken them all to R6, so I don't really want to push Cassian too high, but... They've kind of created a squad that just seems kind of... Like, it might be a good team, but it's like, do I really want to push it that high? Eesh. Okay, we've got mods and we've got normal energy, so let's just burn them. Galactic War. It would be nice if that doubled up with Conquest as well. Not exactly sure how you would do that because obviously it's 2 weeks of Conquest, 2 weeks of no Conquest, but I don't know. It feels kind of like it would be nice if you could also get something for doing Conquest. It's like a little bit of an extra sort of thing. Like, all right, you've done your Conquest for the day. Tick that box. All right. So what we on? We just got to do the shipments, but honestly, after that, I'm waiting for GA, and could knock out a feat or 2 in Conquest possibly. Grab that. I'm waiting for my raid rewards. Oh, saying that, I'm miles over here. Let me try and burn some of this Mark 1 currency. I bet £1 to a penny, even if I bought every single one of these, I still couldn't get it down low enough. Right, probably an exaggeration, but I stand by it. Mark 1 is so hard to spend for at times. There we go. Not my favourite mod, but it is at least crit chance with crit damage. It's not the worst pairing. Not like a defensive staff or anything. Ooh, nope, not buying that. Can I grab anything here of worth? I'm gonna have to do some Bronzium openings at some point. I feel like I've lost a lot of the things I've been hoarding. Right. Let's see, I'm in Sector 2. Four more attackers, or no attackers. Those shouldn't be that difficult. I feel like I'm struggling with critical chance down, but I haven't really been trying to do it. Was that Starkiller? Yeah, I don't be doing DTMG with Starkiller. DLS could actually be a good shout. I mean, it's going to be a lot of exposes, so at the very least we're working on that. Let's give Fawn a bit of that. Are you back? How are you doing again, Hugo? Ooh, okay, we got the gift. Where am I going here? Yeah, just waiting for GAC now. Just killing time. Honestly, if you've gone for Blacker, C does make sense. Just makes a natural next GL. In a lot of ways, though, just to put it out there, I feel like the next GL that you go for can sometimes just be what you're nearest to. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like the next logical one, like C. But if, say, you've got like a bunch of requirements that are near to, go for that. The whole reason you go, I say go slack to C, is usually you've got a few of them done, or at least I'm nearly there, you know. That's how I vaguely remember that. Let me just have a look at it. Slacker's Rex were Kylo, Stormtrooper, Officer, Kylo, Phasma, Executioner, Beton, Sith Trooper, Special Forces, Hux, TIE Pilot, Palps, and Finalizer. So I'm thinking Palps was one. Surely. Yeah, Palps was straight up there. Okay, so that's one straight out of the gate you've got. Darth Vader's one you're probably going to end up getting anyway, or at least that was at one time, probably not as much now. Royal Guard's okay. He's got a bit of a home now. Hiet's solid. You need him for Executor as well, so that's double farm. Branix, he's okay. Sidious and Maul, they're getting a new team with Darth Jar Jar for what it's worth. Dooku's okay. Marauder's good. High Bomber's worth get farming anyway. Anakin, a little bit out of where I am right now, but he's still a decent Relic 7. Brawn, Relic 6, yeah. Tarkin, Veers, Stark, yeah, they're all good racks. And the event is a little bit frustrating, but still alright. I say a little bit frustrating, it probably was more when it first came out. This one was not a nice tier, but now that you don't lose tickets, it's all relatively easy. Oh, hang on, I forgot I was on a mini boss. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? The Padawan Obi-Wan army. Okay. Win without any Empire. And we can do it with no attackers. So... we try that? Just occurred to me I haven't got a data disc on for Zealous Ambition. That would help. Alright, let's just try it as we are. Okay, we're dead. Okay, let's just forfeit this. I should have put the data disc on. There we go. Anything else worth putting on? Not right now. We've got, I think, 3, maybe 4 supports in here, so... I can't remember if Hondo is a support, he might be an attacker. Either way, we've got 3 at least. Oh wait, I said 3. It's support and healer, so technically it's 3, but... yeah, I forgot IG was a support for a second. Let's do that. Nice. And, yeah, do that. Nice. Now, we've got to go with an attacker in this lineup because that is Darth Vader. But in the meantime, we can go like this. I feel like I've got to try and stun Queenie. Okay, Angbat, calm your jets. Calm your jets. Okay. Queenie takes a turn. Okay, we're all getting there. Okay. I want to try and chip away at the no attackers. DTMG was one I kind of did just because I could, but I don't really need to push that one. Perseverance, unstable, critical debuffs. That one would be nice. I don't know if it actually stacks as part of the feat, but it'd be nice to get it in case it does. Oh, hang on, wrong one. One of my biggest sins, I clicked too quick. I've just realised the time and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go to GAC in a minute. It doesn't count for the feet. Ugh, that's a shame. It's not the biggest surprise because they do tend to prevent things like that, but still, it would have been nice. Alright, let's pop that down. I remember when IG-11 came out and the dev team seemed so chuffed how they managed to get the arms for IG sort of shooting individual targets, like it wasn't just a stat animation, but kind of unique. I'll give it a due. To this day, it's still one of the more complex ones they've done. Although, how long he's been in the game, maybe it's a slight problem. Ooh, okay, we got Booming Boy stun, nice. Right. GAC. Okay, so we lost the last round. Not the biggest surprise. I made a mess on offense, as you saw yesterday. My opponent came in, scored 20-27. I can't complain. I mean, did they drop once? I can't remember. I don't think they dropped. I think they just made sure they one-shot everything so that they were through. Oh, hang on, they did drop on Slacker. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, I feel a bit better there. I caused him one headache. Oh, hang on, they did drop on Mace as well, so the two changes I made actually did hold. So if I hadn't been so messed up on offense, I could have got the win. Alright, keep that in mind though. So this round we're up against Von. And yeah, let's just get the compare screen up. There we go. And let me pull this up. So, Von of BRG Mandos. Quite a bit of GP difference here, which is rare nowadays for me. It's 1.2 million ahead of them. Honestly, we've got loads of green on this side. We're 130 Zetas ahead. We're 11 GAC Omnis ahead. Mods, I'm 95 in the 25s ahead. I could go on, but honestly, you can just see the amount of green. We've both got one relic 10 each. I've got 44 relic 9s to their 38. 28 relic 8s to their 15. 95 relic 7s to the 94, so not the biggest gap there, obviously. But Datacron's quite a big gap in terms of rerolls, 100 to 29. Relic 7 Slacker, ooh, that's probably going to hurt a bit down the line. I'm curious if I can see that 10. Have they done the same as me? Just gone for not Bo-Katan, for the Mando? Or is it maybe Cup or Ugnaught? Yeah, they've just gone for Mando as well. Alright, cool, I'm on the same page as you. Okay, I like it when we have a bit of that, you know? You can sort of see what your opponent's doing because you're doing the same thing. It's kind of cool. Alright, so let's just back out of here a sec. There we go. I'll say on a personal note, I'm a bit bummed out it's the end of GAC already, because obviously I missed the first week. So I've only done 6 rounds this week. Well, this fortnight, it's like. It was nice having 2 weeks off effectively. But it just felt like I kind of... Yeah, it feels like I've missed out on some action, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's see what Von's placed. I haven't changed my defense, by the way. So, Enoch. All our 9s. There's enough threat in that. At least in terms of Delta. Hondo Vayne. You know, it's just got me thinking. Let me just backtrack a second. What have I been placing? Hondo Silver Vein, okay. It wasn't the fact that Hondo's needed for Ugnaught. I think that would be viable, but if you've got the Ugnaught Chron like I have, you kind of want to use it, don't you? Mace Depper Temple Guard, cool. We got Adrad. Haven't seen that on defense in a while. And Ahsoka. Just do a quick speed check. 354, okay. We can see a Jab Jab. We've got Rey with Lumi. We've got Raver. Malgus, wow. Jab Jab. And Qui-Gon. Okay. Come on, Black Betty. Let's get some defense attacked. I mean, this just feels like the most obvious one for me. It might even be baiting it out, but I would be amazed if that was exactly what they were doing. And that is Maz Kanata. I mean, you give me a choice to Maz Kanata some Sith Empire, I'm going to try and do it. Right, let's go for Jab Jab, and we're going to go with Hob. That's been working alright for me, so we'll stick with it for now. For Qui-Gon, I would like to throw a gel at it, but I know it's a waste. All I'm after is the most efficient for banners. That's why I'm pausing. Enoch? I think that's kind of intriguing. Not one I would have expected, I'll be honest. For Rey, we're going to go with Stranger. We'll use the FDC. I think that expires this round, so we'll be saying goodbye to that. For Raver, I don't make the same mistake I did last time. What did I actually do on Raver and fail? Oh, that was it. I tried C. And then Bailey. Yeah, let's just use Seer. Seer should be safe. Let's just go for some offense on that. Then we've got Ahsoka here. I'm inclined to go for Leia. And don't like the stats on that. We'll go for light side. Like, I'm thinking maybe we go... Maybe we go with this Bolt Chron. That's the one I used for JML. Oh, that's nice though. Critical damage. Funny, I've convinced myself to go for Karth there. Might not be the right call, but we'll see. Pirate King Hondo. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to do that, and I'm thinking I'd probably be better moving that up to Hondo. That kind of cat. Oh, saying that, does that still work with Hondo? Yeah. Okay, so Ugnaught? Then we got, I'm thinking maybe Treya here? That one I want to use there. I'm feeling like with Adrad we could maybe do something Bounty Hunter related. I mean, such a kooky team to see on defense nowadays, that. Yeah, Boss Grief Mando was 100%. I kind of want to use my Relic 10 Mando. And I've got anything for the support Crom? Yeah, maybe go for the Jar Jar one. Retribution, sure, why not? And then the last one, I guess, is Enoch. I mean, what we're doing here. Yeah, Padme's a cheap counter. Malgus, maybe? All right. Okay, let's get going. I think I'm gonna start off with Malgus. Alright, so we should be absolutely smacking them. You know what, let's just steal some profit. Can we just blind? Oh, hang on, maybe not blind, but we'll steal that taunt. And bye-bye Malgus? Yeah, try again. Yeah, try again. Bye-bye. Oh, you sneaky little dodging devil. Yeah, Deathmark. Doesn't really do too much here, but makes me feel better. Healing immunity. Alright, come on, Maz. Nice. 90 seconds. 67 banners. Good start. Alright, I've never seen this as a counter, so I want the give to go. I'd assume it's just because the zombie troopers are too tough to take down. .53, not overly impressed with that, but it was a win. For a second, I forgot we're in threes, not fives. All right, cut that. Need to remind myself, don't rely on assists, at least early on. Okay, so let's just do that. That's the outlaw debuff, isn't it? Distracted, right. I'll get that. Oh, wow. Okay, we lost Cobb. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I think I will back out here. Relying on low bot and cup to win is not a good idea. Alright, let's go for Afra. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Okay, increase cooldowns. Not liking all those thermals. Oof. Somehow we didn't die. Okay, might just have to take our time on Chrysanthemum for a minute. Right, Armor Shred on Chrysanthemum. Yeah, I can't ignore Taunt, so let's just do that. I don't like this, not being able to hit Boosh. Ugh, okay, now we got damage immunity. Yeah, can't ignore Taunt. really need Chrysanthemum to take a turn. Alright, we can get rid of that at least. Let's try and heal the droid up a little bit. Oh wow, not liking this. Who's dying? Oh, thank you, Jabba. Jabba was very kind to me then. Yeah, let's just bring the droid back in. Come on, Aphra. It's really bugging me out. I just cannot get around Chrysanthemum. I know I put a mark on him, but it's just literally to try and get damage on him. Burn, baby, burn. Come on. Die. Thank you. We're not going to get lucky again, are we? Oh, we are. Wow, damn. Thank you, Jabba, again. Basic. Right, the droid goes. Let's mock Jabba. Oh, okay. Mass assist on him. Damn ya. 1 minute on the clock. Nearly. There we go. So, bring in the droid. Honestly, my R4 Rotter with no armies, I didn't trust it, but good to know he's doing work. Alright. Messy that, but we did get through it. Yeah, I'll be honest, that didn't feel nice, so I wouldn't have liked trying it with Rotter, if that makes any sense. I feel like the delta there, I was 787, that was what, 987? Yeah, it didn't feel nice even there. Alright, let's get Stranger in. Okay, let's go. Which one's that? With Rotter versus Jabba? I mean, I haven't actually seen the footage. Is it actually that close? Because I actually thought Rotter was just hard countering Jabba. I hope this works. Insights told me it did, but when you haven't seen it, you doubt it. Oof. Just stick to basics. Right, can I just silence you a minute? Cheers. You little swine. Is YouTube music too loud? Thanks for telling me, Chris. Thank you. Honest to God, I would rather people tell me. There we go. Turn it down a notch. If it needs going more, let me know, please. There we go. Yeah, I'm always trying to find a balance with the music. The trouble when you can only listen to one set at the same time. Alright, 56 there. Alright, here we go. Let's save that. And let's see what we're facing. Okay, so we've got Jules Invader with Savage. Give that some respect. Cassian Claire Luthen. Got ISB. Got Gungans with a Jar Jar Kronrov and an Attacker Kron. And we got Lord Vader. Okay. I think for Lord Vader we might do D-Bane. So have a C-Bane or we do C-Bane on Ahsoka. Yeah, 92%. That's pretty comforting. Alright, so Count Dooku, that's our Kron for Bane. Then I think we do JMK here. I'll give him the due. This is annoying because this put me in a position where I don't really be dealing with this without one of my comfort teams like JMK or oddly enough, Ugnaught. Yeah. If we just remove Savage. Balin's 79% here. The teal's 100. So maybe we just give Satele a go. It is a Sith we're dealing with there, but maybe she can do it. ISB yesterday, I'm sure we came up with something that was weird. Who was it we used? Oh, that was it, Traya. We've already got Traya booped up there, but we could move that. We can do Great Mothers, or saying that Great Mothers struggled the last time on the Jar Jar Cron. Maybe we just go JML on that. Not like we need to save GLs. We can just do Jabba here. All right. All right, let's get back in. I hope they make Death Trooper an ISB. You know, the ISB sort of team has disappointed me because I remember when the kits were being revealed and I thought, oh, you know what, this sounds like there's some good stuff in here. And I respect the fact that this guy's put them on defense with Dedricron because it's kind of weakened some other options he might have done. But, I don't know, it just doesn't feel potent at all. I mean, anyway, let's just go into this now. Just get this one out of the way. I mean, then I'm going to do Traya. Here we go, and that was the one. I think what's difficult, if I'm right, let me just pull ISB up. Is Krennic the one that you need to have some... Yeah, here we go. If Major Partagaz is in the ally leader slot, all chance effects are increased to 100. And there are 5 allies at the start of battle, he summons a Death Trooper. So it's like, you don't have that option, do you? You kind of need Krennic in the team, and if you're not putting... It's got to be 5v5 as well, it can't be 3s. So it's not like you can say, all right, let me take out Dedro, let me take out KX. It's like, you've got to have them 3. I don't know. Ah, okay. Did you not see anything? Because there was a theory that with the ISB coming in, the army actually had value because it would help. It would affect the summoned Death Trooper in 5s. But I haven't heard about it because I've just not seen the team. Pretty much everyone's been putting Dedra Crom with Ahsoka. Okay. Bye-bye, Dedra. Oh, no, a little bit weak. You know what? I apologize. You have got Rowlet Delta on me, so I'll give you some credit there. Bye-bye. Can we base it? Yeah, cool. And then bye-bye. 57. Nice and solid, that. Yep, I'm going to say Dedra is just basing herself to death. I mean, you gotta love some things. Columbia, hello there. Last 2 matches, they split the Spectre. Jensen, Ezra, Hu Yang with Dedra Crom. I've heard a few people doing that. I mean, I can't get what people are trying to do in the sense that the Ezra rework effectively means you can use Jensen lead. From what I've heard, though, the stats aren't good for it. You know, like, people who are doing the splits aren't really benefiting from it. It's probably catching people out a bit, but the counters that are opened up are much more preferable, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, a bit odd they had 2 matches in a row with that happening, but I think you might have come out on the lucky end of it, if that makes sense. I mean, I haven't thought about it myself. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of the player CG like in the sense that I don't really think about going outside the box. I'm quite happy in the box where I know all my kits are. Where's this team I'm after? There they go. Okay. This Kron? No, that Kron. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Maybe I triggered Savior then? I don't know. He died, I know that much. $57, cool. Okay, you gave it to go yourself. I mean, in terms of splitting units, it's something, isn't it? I mean, I think if I saw it myself, I think my first thought would be something along the lines of Bo-Katan on the Ahsoka Wat Ezra. Granted, that would then cause a timeout, so you may then want to go to Great Mothers. And the things, if Great Mothers haven't got any way of ramping offense, then they could struggle. So I'd respect where maybe the issue comes. I think when you're looking at the Jensen one, it's like, I don't know offhand what beats that, but I bet there is something a little bit cheap. Saw a conversation about it the other day. I'm curious if I can find it. Nah, I thought it was in the one Chatterman and it's not, it's another one. Damn. Oh well. Okay, let's just carry on a bit here. Let's see if I can find C and Bane. It made me thinking I could do giving that army a little bit of love. I say that, I've got to do a load of armies for TW, so, yeah. Not too cheap, Leia, Stranger, Slacker, Bane, Chief's probably BKM. Yeah, BKM's definitely got some value with that Kron. I suppose it depends if you're happy to have her on offense or you prefer her on defense at the moment with it. I know for myself, I just feel she's naturally offensive, so I always keep her around, but I think I was having a conversation yesterday about it, and I get it, you know, with the stats she can be awkward to deal with. I suppose by the time we get back for the next 3v3 season, it might all change as well, because then, obviously, new DCs and all that. Alright, let's just relink. I want to see if I can just give C time to build up mastery. Okay, we've got the Nightfall Trooper. For what that's worth. Okay, looking quite promising. Alright, only Night Trooper left. Oh, sorry, Nightfall Trooper, I should say. Alright. I'm happy to ult now. basically just a race to knock down Lord Vader. Right, just while the battle's going on, I'm intrigued about what we've been talking about, so let me just have a look. If I just bring in defense, Lat, Watt, and Hermit Yoda. Oh, hang on, never mind. We're already team down. Alright, that was quick. Well done, you two. Yeah, don't get between two Sith Lords in one battle, I guess. Alright, I'll come back to the data in a minute. Let's go JML, Cal, and Luke. And yeah, that's the action one we're after. Ability block's alright. Do that, and pass it to Knight Luke. Where's my mouse? Thank you. Is there something about you can't stun them? I don't remember that. A death mark on a GL is just kind of bad for them. Okay, a little less sad when they've got rid of my protection, I'll be honest. Goes from being funny to not being funny. Oh, and a death mark on Cal. You little gits. Excuse me. Yeah, well then. You little swines. Jar Jar's a little swine. It's the level 9 that's doing this. I mean, I get it, the attack of Kron is technically better, but this is not fun. And it really is showing JML's weaknesses. Bleeding hell. Come on. Come out. You know what, Gungans? You can have that. As much as I don't want to lose the battle, I'm like, come on. Essentially, the level 9 just keeps granting turn meter whenever a debuff's inflicted. So, because he's constantly inflicting debuffs, he's constantly getting turn meter, and JML just had no way of stopping it. Alright, well, what's my plan B here? What have I got left? I mean, the Great Mother's struggled recently, so I think we're going to go with Bo-Katan. So that's two drops, is it? Yeah, unfortunately I have to go for Jar Jar. Hoop stance, why not? Alright, won't do much, but... Oh! Scratch that, it did. Go on, let's do that. Okay, Bo just doesn't care about the shield. She's like, just leave it to me. Leave it to me. Don't go worrying yourselves about any shields. I've got you. $35, okay. Man, oh man. I mean, that shows JML look bad. Is that 35? I'm going to put it 35. Alright, last team on this wall's JMK against Andor. Actually didn't put a cron down for this either. Go with that. Relic 9 Cassian as well. That's alarming. So I know I can't insta-kill them. I can at least start whacking them. I mean, they like to be vulnerable. Well, maybe not they, but Cassian. Let's do that. Okay, Mace is undermined. Yeah, I can't hit Claire, so we'll just carry on Cassian. We're getting there, slowly. Right, one down. I don't want wasting insta-kill on a summon. I mean, Cat is largely here for the stat gain, it feels. Okay, and she's a Relic 9, that probably hits well, but... she's not really here for the insta-kill like she normally would be. You know what? I'm worried about the mechanics I heard about with insta-kills in this team, so I'm like, let's just play this smart. I'll say smart, more like, let's play it slow. There we go. 57. We didn't need to insta-kill, so... there we go. Okay, so I said this pretty much when I drew the team, that I want an excuse to use my shiny Relic 10 Mandalorian. So this made the most sense to me. We're going to use a Jar Jar Cron. For no other reason, it's got a bit of protection. Let's see how we get on. Let's do that. Undo the debuff. Faunt. Let's go over there and basic. Basic. And that should be the contract. Insta-kill. Undo. Kill. Oh, hang on, I thought we were on it. You. Let's go over there instead. $99,000 damage. Definitely one of those battles where I just wanted to get some use out of my shiny new toon. Well, new toon. Let's get Jab Jab in here. I feel like I'm stalling because I don't do the Ahsoka battle yet. Which Chrom was I going for this? Bastila. So I'm guessing Boushh gets that captured. Let's just do that because I know they can kind of go through who they want. Alright, just hang in there, Boushh. Hang in there. Alright, she should be out now. Okay, can throw a grenade now. I feel like I'm playing this right in terms of just playing it low against Mace rather than rushing it. Yeah, that feels right. A little downside that Chrysanthemum's looking a little bit affected by the investigation. Nothing too crazy, but you know, I'd rather him not be investigated. Alright, so kill shot and we should recover banners. Sweet. Okay, I don't particularly want to wait anymore. Let's go for Ahsoka. If this goes wrong, I need to clean up. Hopefully it doesn't go too badly. I'm going to go for bulk offense crit damage. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, fun. I feel like there should be a line in their text saying Ezra takes a turn, then everyone goes crazy. Ugh. I thought I'll go for Hu Yang just so that it's there's a bit less going on their side. I thought you won't be able to shoot through Ezra in once. Let's just try and make it 3v2. Okay, let's pull this. Hey up, Leon, how you doing? Ooh, that's a nice stun. Burn, baby, burn. Almost. Oh. You know, that's so annoying because a Relic 10 Drogon would have done that. Not an excuse to do it, but certainly makes you think. Okay, the game's sort of screaming at me here, do your ult, and I'm like, I don't want to do my ult yet. That's a lovely stun. I want to just get Ezra a little bit further down before I do it. Ugh. Okay. Maybe that's enough. Oh, he's fine. Okay. Go again. Stun, nice. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, full auto. Doing fantastic against mid-maxing ban opponents in Kyber 3. I'm doing alright myself. Lost the last round, so I feel like I'm stuck in Kyber 2 Purgatory at the moment. Just sort of not going anywhere in there. But in general, I'm feeling alright. If anything, and if I talk about like last round, I made a mistake. So it's not like my opponent blew me apart. I messed up. But I'm getting there, you know. It's the fun of the game, isn't it? Ooh, do we go for the hard one first or the easier one? Let's go for the hard one. Seer, Malicos, Maul. And we got a Django Kron somewhere. There we go. Alright, Seer's captive. Okay, we'll do that to kick off. We can't go for Hondo, so we'll just go for Vayne. Let's just go for Vayne. Oh, lovely. There's some that are just... Come on, Mole. We can do it. Ah, on early. Oh well. 55, that'll do. Ooh. Lost last round as well. You sure Batwall has Pyric and Kondo, so might lose this round again. I mean, if anything, you know, kind of might be a good omen that you've just said that while I was doing Pyric and Kondo. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, last character battle. Let's do that, yeah. I wanted to just hit Night Troop because I know he can be the annoying one with banners. Am I wrong? Is it DTP that is? Maybe they're all just annoying. Come on. Come on, don't give me that AoE nonsense. I want you down. Okay, we might be able to get a balance back, but I just need to slow down a little bit. I'm only phrasing it a little bit because I know that this could get a little bit out of control if I don't stay at a certain tempo, if that makes sense. Like, I've got to make sure I kill them pretty quick. Alright, I don't mind him going for Malik. All right, one down. Oh, you little swine. Just, all I can say, do not kill him too quick. We've got 2 minutes 45. We do not need to rush this. Oh, you swine. Okay, 55. I thought he was going to get those stacks where he just keeps staying alive. This is where I don't know the zombie troopers that well. Alright. Pretty straightforward here. Before we move on, let me have a look at this. So against Ahsoka, Hermit, and Watt. Leia, Seabane, Slacker. All decent. Queenie seems okay. Stranger. Andor. The Django Crombat, I think that's been doing well on defense, so people aren't going to swap that. Oddly enough, it struggles against a normal Ahsoka team. Oh, I'm assuming this is for this channel. Thank you very much, Custard. Okay. Funny how that was like an alert, not an actual on-screen one. Sorry about that. I really need to take some time and get them sorted. But yeah. Interesting. If I just remove these, if we go for Jensen, Ezra, and Huyang, I think he said. Yeah, Baylan struggles with that, which I'm not surprised at. I'm not too surprised at the Great Mothers. I'm not sure why people would be trying Night Loot there. I mean, Revan, Bastila, Malik is relatively cheap. Ugnaughts winning. Two-man Slacker. But yeah, I think it's interesting. Again, I can't say I'll be doing it myself, but I can understand why maybe it's caught a bit of attention. Right, let's start with Prof. Am I boring now? I keep going on about I wish the fleet matter would just be a little bit more varied. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I love getting 77 banners here. Touch wood. Touch wood. But it's one of those where it's hard not to think, alright, even I'm kind of fed up of just getting this battle done every round almost. I almost want someone to set a really tricky defense for me just to make me go, oh, crap, I've got to think this one out a little bit more. Like, they go all meta, and I'm like, oh crap, I've got to work out how to beat one of these with only 2 meta. That's a bit unfortunate. I think, at the moment, if you're not getting a holding tunes, you're not getting a holding fleet. Ooh. Unlucky Mol. How long have you been in Kyber now? It feels like a while. I'd say definitely since you left Hermits. You know, it's quite a length of time. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that from so many people as well. You know, it's frustrating to hear just for the fact that what is the point of aspiring to push up if you know that so many people are getting pushed down? You know, it's like I've got it on my... I think I put it in the Hermit's Family's goals channel. Tail end of the year, I was like, what's my goal for my account, sorry? And I was like, you know what, I'm going to just try and get into Kaiba 1. I'll make it as like a little goal for the year. And it's like, well, what's the point of having a goal like that if you can't get anywhere near it? Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying I should be Kaiba 1 by right or anything, but just that idea of like a goal to challenge yourself for, and it's like, there's no point if you're just going to get pushed back by the squish. And obviously that's not even talking about people like yourself who are getting squished. Okay. I wish there was a way of stalling this battle out a bit so they could try and get banners back. I'm sure there is some way of like going slower, but I haven't nailed it, let's say that. That's definitely going to get back to max. I mean, at least that's at full health. I mean, 76 there, and then here we do Pwn 1. And that should be a 76. In some ways, it's probably the right way to think. I know the first time I got into Kaiba 1, I did have that mentality of, oh, I don't belong here. You know, so that idea of promotion I'm referring to, there's always that point of, oh, you know, it's probably better if I didn't get promoted. But I think sometimes it's good to have it to sort of give you a taste of, all right, how far off am I, you know? Oh, nearly. Did that nick a banner? No, it was alright. 76. 2043. I'm on that line of the 20s that I liked. 2030 and above, I'm thinking, all right, I've done reasonably well. So, yeah, I'm a little bit bummed about my drops, though. You know, it's like... Jabba, I don't think I've dropped for a while. I'm probably wrong there, but it felt like Cobb was pretty locked for Jabba. So, I'm assuming I had some bad RNG there. I don't know. Might have to have a look at it. As far as battle, was it? Yeah, we had the drop on the Gungans. JML just basically showed why he needs Leia. Although, that was probably a bad inclusion by me. But yeah, FSNL seemed pretty smooth, so like I say, it's unfortunate. No, I didn't Rotter Jabba. I haven't actually used Rotter today. I've only gone the Relic 4 with 3 Zetas. So he's a little bit squishy for what I'm taking on. Actually, did I say 3 Zetas? I meant 4 Zetas. I can bump him up another Relic level, so that's something. I could get him to Relic 5 for the next season. Oh, hang on, saying that requires 6 stars, so I can't do it. But yeah, I'd like to think we could get there. I think my mentality around Rotter is that I'm going to just try and keep using him on things that are low-hanging fruit. You know, things that I haven't got heal immunity, that he just seems capable of turning me to training. Maybe I'm just being overly simple there, but essentially just not taking risks. It seems the best approach, doesn't it? Right. I mean, I've also just looked at mine. What is the... I'm sure I've got speed on him, but did I do anything different? Because I obviously haven't leveled the mods or anything. Speed, crit damage, offense. He's got 6,600 and his physical damage. Something about Hot Utils that I've liked, they've included a scaling function so you can actually see what the mod set would look like at a certain relic level or a star level. That was a really good addition with Rotter. Well, we're trying to get the correct targets for Rotter, I should say. So I'm pretty sure he'll be where I want him by the time he's at the correct star level and relic level. But for now, it's like, eh. Offense and defense set. It does make sense if you're soloing a lot. You know, just the idea, it just gives him that survivability, doesn't it? Grand Inquisitor. Let's see if these can do it again. Or am I imagining they did it once? Yeah, whoopsie. Okay, Leia? Definitely feels at this point it's just like, okay, Inquisitors go for a... let's get the days out, blow them down a touch, cleanse all the junk they put on us, and kill them, I guess. Cool. Alright, first layer shards. Got padders. See, I don't think DTMG is the right one for this. We've done expose. So I think I just stick on this for now. Either that or I switch to a global feat in a minute. I don't think I've done any of the Cassian stuff yet. Alright, nice and straightforward. There we go, no attackers. Got one more here, that's critical chance down, and... I know a way of doing that, that's the cheese. So I think for now I'm just going to switch to globals. did forget the... Is the Geo feat the... like one of the boss feats? I did forget that. I've got no idea who put this on. I've seen an attacker. I can't remember. Oh, wow, okay. What was I saying about just knocking this out? I wish there was a way of bringing Cassian back. I know there is a revive with that Rebel Network thing, but it seems like a Hail Mary if not Val, Claire's about to die. Right, with this, I'm just going to do Inquisitors because that just makes a load of sense. I mean, it doesn't make complete sense doing this now, in terms of there is a Purge feat later on, but there's a team that's really good, Inquisitor's really good against, why not? Okay, Caloran again, why not? Okay, let's just do that for now. I've been liking Inquisitor Barris and the Raver team. It's surprising that she works quite well in there despite having some anti-Raver stuff. But the pros outweigh the cons. This is the one that we can do with... sorry, let me restart that. Is this one we can do with Andor? Okay, so that dispels Resilient Defense, but get Undermined. Okay, hopefully I'm doing okay here. Let's just focus on Barris. There we go. Nice. Undermine Vader. Alright, that was much better. You lost your Rotter, just was on disarmed the entire fight. Is this disarmed as in the debuff Chrysanthemum puts out? Wow, okay, that was pretty impressive. Can't say what's caused that. Let's just do that. We need to get Grand out here. Eben had Tenacity on the Cron used. Oh, so you even had Tenacity on the Cron used. Maybe that's something to do with it. Maybe there's something about resisting causes cooldown decreases. I'm not entirely sure. Bit odd though. Yeah, it sounds a bit odd. I mean, like I say, I've heard that Jabba's kind of a 50-50 one in terms of medium difficulty. It's not like a straightforward win for Rotter. I've not actually tried it, so I wouldn't know. Mon Mothma. That's the one I tend to go for. Essentially just keep a turn meter train going and eventually you get the Jabba down. I don't know what happened then, but I like it. We suddenly went from having a load of days to no days. It was like, cool. Look, that echo. I refer to my previous statement. Stop that echo. The sides, Kyle Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout, Cow, and honestly, the fifth one's a little bit flex in the sense you could go for Luthen if you've got him. If you haven't got Luthen, then you could probably go for Wedge, because Wedge basically has defense down. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At least in terms of the best options. You could probably throw something else in. The main thing is just Kyle will keep helping you to... sorry. Hoth Rebel Scout will keep the turn meter train going. Oh, of course we're in threes, aren't we, Doy? Sorry, I completely forgot about that. It is nearly half 11 here. Yeah, in threes, it would still be Mon, Kyle, and Hoth Rebel Scout. Oh, hang on, saying that. Mothma, Kyle, Cassian, yeah. I've just thought Scout wouldn't be in there, would he? Because even though you lose the turn meter train, you wouldn't have any control. So yeah, Cassian makes sense. Like, OG Cassian. not this one. Yeah, it's a good job you don't need him then. Okay, down goes Magna. Okay. I would like to go for Watt, but Watt's been very annoying. Ooh, that was a nice hit on Grievous. I feel silly doing this, but can I just get you out? There we go. You know, I've been running this team for about 5 minutes, and I've only just thought to check something. Support, so that clarifies why, or what I was thinking about casting before. Val support as well. So there isn't actually a tank in here. That's kind of cool. Is there a rebel fighter feat in the globals? Yeah, 50 with that. Wondering if I could do like a saw team or something. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe we just go Balin for this. Yeah, you don't want remove turn meter. You're just aiming to give yourself turn meter and keep Jabber under control with Cassian's debuffs. If you remove turn meter, it gives Jabber protection up or bonus protection or 1 to 2, and yeah, it just becomes a bit awkward to deal with then. Kinda sad I brought Elsa in for that to happen. Yeah, at that point you're going to struggle because it's a 2-man. So yeah, probably a retreat at that point. Yeah, it's one of those where you kind of a race against the time with Jabber's ult. Bit unlucky that though. Let's go there. I mean, honestly, in Conquest launch day, I'd think of it. Well, we heard yesterday, a lot of people are thinking about doing that. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but you might just get a bunch of people noping out going, you know what? I've got so much to do in the game today, I'll just take a hit in my GAC banners. Point being, you wouldn't be the only one. Heck, even your opponent might, if they haven't attacked. All right, we've got these three. I'm putting old Ben. Maybe put Rolo in. Ability blocks, ability blocks. All right, Vader down. Still find it weird I decided, right, we're going to have it that old Ben's part of the 5v5 team, and I'm like, you know you gave him to Leia, don't you? It's just that Adrad and Jin have been adopted by her, because old Ben doesn't really do as much as we want. Ooh, that's a lot. I kind of like that. I can't remember if this is what Mol was saying. It's where I have my doubts, because I've got a lot of turn me to kick off. Alright, let's cleanse. Can we go for kick straight out the gate? That'd be nice. Then let's do that. Who's next? Silvo. Can we blind him? Daisy Maven, cool. Oh, okay. Alright, resummon. I think we lost Soldier, didn't we? I mean, Soldier's a bit of a rough one to lose in terms of being the Termite train, but we didn't need max banners here. Alright, let's focus on Silvo. I can't remember who's got the crit chance down. Is it Sunpack? Or is it on his... Yeah, he attacks that turn, he has 25% potency and inflicts a crit chance down. And because he's slow, he takes less turns, so... Yeah, we could have got it then. We didn't get it, but I bet we're close. Ooh, we're saying that only halfway. A little surprised at that. Well, I'm not doing it on that node. That's just asking for trouble. Maybe we try it here on the boss node. Looking for something a little bit slower out the gate. Although, saying that, Vader could be a bit quick. Right, cleanse. Can we get this droid out? I'm not trying to kill him too quick, but I'm just trying to prioritize certain targets. We're on 44. Yeah, we didn't get much there, 15. Alright, I'm going to leave that for now, but it's good to know I can come back to it. Got 2 full attempts here, and then I'm probably going to end my conquest today, because I don't do the hundreds on day 1. Also, for what it's worth, this is where my crystal income gets depleted. Ugh. Not a great choice there. Alright, Pirates. I think we go... I think we go with the French team. Okay, so pop that on Dooku. Master Makashi. Pop Tank Tech on Django. Burn Baby. Distortion. Right, that didn't feel great. Do with Newt taking a turn. There we go. That felt a bit better. Can we get a kill with Django on Vayne? Okay, I should have cleansed Django there. Right, we've got weapon tech there, so he's down. Let's put that on Kicks. Let's get that off Trench. Okay, another one down. Another stealth coming in. Alright, Kicks will endure. Let's get that off Django. Bit burning on Ethano. Alright, come on, get Kicks. There we go. Master Makashi. Alright, that was a waste. I forgot I hadn't extorted. Okay, extortion. Let's just cleanse that, I guess. Burn, baby, burn. Makashi. Alright, we did a lot of Delstar. I don't think it's enough to get the feat done, but it's progress. Oh, it wasn't stealth. It was stuns, but 20 out of 50, it's overall. Okay. Not bad. One more battle. We got Brand. So I think we just do Satele on this. Just start the Jedi lessons. Yeah, this could be a slow start. I mean, I'm glad Satele started taunting then. Alright, can we pump them? Did some work. Okay, pass that to Bastille. Bastille? Bastila? Who's Bastille? Alright, I'm going for 7th. Let's get her out. Pass to Satele. Pump the ground again. Bye-bye. I don't even know if I'd got any Jedi lessons then. I wasn't really prioritizing it. I got none. Great. Oh well. It'll be a reminder to do it tomorrow. Okay. So, I'm done. Go and say, get my raid rewards in 16 minutes, give or take. Probably an hour and 16 minutes. TB... Can I actually do the missions? CMs are open. Go on, sod it. I'll just quickly do my CMs. Why not? how I see it, I do them now. It means I don't have to do them in the morning. Oh. Let me just get on my phone. Saves me opening another window on the PC. Let's see who's online. Womp's still on, although he's just finished his GAC. Calvin's on. I'm guessing he's just started. Yeah. I don't see anyone else doing Swaggo. Yeah, it's Womp, Calvin, Crater, who I think does another language. Okay, so much as I'd like to raid into Womp, just for the fact that I feel like I haven't done it this week. Calvin looks like he's here for the longer, so we'll head that way. Alright, so I'll get that ready. I was going to do the TB on stream, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well just do that when the stream's over. You guys have seen Mustafa and Coralia and... Is it Coralia? Yeah, Coralia and Coruscant for donkeys now, I bet. Alright, let's get the raid launched. Here we go. Alright, so... Let me get my days right. I'm back tomorrow night with Marvel Snap, so if you want to see a bit of Marvel Snap instead of Swaggo, tune in for that. It won't be on the YouTube channel, it'll be on my other YouTube channel, JJ's Snap. And then I'm back on... Ooh, saying that. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing this week in terms of the rest of my streams. I will probably be doing something Friday, Sunday, Monday, just to keep the routine I'm trying to build, but I don't know what exactly. So, if you aren't already, go on my Discord server. I believe there is a command for it. Let me see if I can activate that. There we go. It's just popped up on the screen. So, if you're interested, follow me on Discord. You'll get updates on there. All right, folks. Let's get this raid launched. And there we go. Actually, I'm saying that. Just occurred to me, I've only got one person on Twitch. It's actually been a quiet night over here, so for all I know, that one person's me on Twitch. So, YouTubers, if you want to go someone, if you want to go and watch someone, Calvin's on. I'm pretty sure he dual streams. But yeah, until next time, folks, have a good rest of your day. Goodbye for now. Here we go.